Hey guys, it's Andy Wood from Gamer Circle Comics with yet another lazy YouTube entry or vlogging entry. And I don't think I'm going to call it vlogging. It just sounds dirty. Hey look, it's another vlogging. That sounds dirty. Anyways, a question I get asked at least once a week from people that haven't been into comics for a while or never read comics is, where do I start? And I always give them two options. And a lot of people that have never read comics won't really be that up on the independent titles, so I try not to confuse the matters of approaching them with Dark Horse Image and other bigger independent titles. So I stick to the basics, Marvel and DC, and it's always usually a safe bet. And if they've never read comics, I always try to recommend Ultimate Spider-Man. And why? Ultimate Spider-Man is not Amazing Spider-Man or Superior Spider-Man if you're up to date, but is what it is it's a newer title, and it started back in 2004, 2005. It's still Peter Parker. He still gets bitten by the spider. He's still with Aunt May, Mary Jane Watson, his girlfriend, and so on, but it's just more updated, because if you try to go back in the old school and read The Amazing Spider-Man, he was a photographer struggling in high school, and he lived with Aunt May. He worked at the Bugle, but in the more updated version of Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a different universe, it's more updated. He's carrying a cell phone. He becomes the webmaster of the Daily Bugle, and he still has the same stuff. So the same stuff happens, but it's more updated. It's easier for people to grasp and to relate to. Now, if you're not a Marvel fan or you're not into Spider-Man or anything like that, then I always say, well, DC just did what a lot of people are calling a soft boot. They took all their titles, all 52 of their big titles, and they kind of did the soft boot. They took some history, the older history and the newer history, and kind of condensed it to where it left more openings for writers to be creative. So you can try out titles like Wonder Woman or Detective and not be afraid of the big issue numbers, like, oh, Detective used to be on issue number 687, where do I start? Well, now you can just start with one. You can pick up the compilations, get into it. It's fast, it's fresh, it's new. It's the best time to get back into comic books. So anyways, I just wanted to pass that along to you guys. Have a great new comic book day.